Alright, so can you guys state your band's name and your name and your role in the band?
Well, our name is The Resolution. That's our band. And my name is Trevor, and I sing and play guitar.
And I'm Brian, and I also sing and play guitar.
Can you guys give a little background information on the band?
We've been a band for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
That's The Resolution. We've been playing music together for a couple of years. But yeah, we have one EP out. It's called Hometown Heroes, and this is actually like our first official tour. So yeah, and we're pop rock, kind of going into pop punk, that kind of stuff.
How did you guys come up with the name The Resolution?
To be honest, like it started as a solo project. It was just me like playing acoustic guitar and singing, and I just needed a name, so I was just brainstorming for weeks or whatever, you know. And I was like, okay, The Resolution. Kind of just stuck. There's really no like meaning behind it. Someone actually asked that to us today. Yeah, I was like, literally, there's no meaning to The Resolution.
How did you guys come up with the name Hometown Heroes as your EP name?
That was me. I've been in a couple bands before, and like I never really felt too much support from like the Chicagoland area, like from any of my
Just
bands.
where we're from.
Yeah. So we're from Chicago, and all of a sudden everyone started coming out. We had a bunch of like teens coming out. All of the school came out that like supported us, and suddenly we kind of felt like really big hometown heroes. And that the EP kind of surrounds itself around like small town events, and you know, just dealing with like Kayla's like a girl that I liked in my town. This Maple Avenue's about a street in a town. Like so it just seemed to revolve around a small town, kind of like that's what we were. So I felt like it was really kind of nice for that aspect.
What are you guys looking forward to most on this tour?
I think just meet new people, get our name out there. Like we're a new band still, and we just want to play music for people, and we want people to know our name. We want to make friends.
I mean, I'm personally excited to hear the other acts because, like, I love 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Every night
Austin
is gonna be
Jones. They're
awesome,
all
yeah.
from Chicago. I know them personally, and like just the fact that we're gonna be rocking out with them and like having fun every night and like enjoying each other's like company. Nice group hug. But yeah, like that's like what I'm really excited for too, and obviously the fans too, and meeting new people, making new friends.
If you guys could tour with any band or artist eventually, who would you guys want it to be?
Storm so far.
No, I don't know if we fit in there.
Eventually.
They're super cool guys and I love their music. I personally all time low.
Yeah, I
Love Alex Gaskarth. He's the reason I started picking up the guitar.
Same.
I
I mean, like.
mean, other than that, like Fall Out Boy's probably a little bigger, but like definitely from Chicago, that'd be a really cool tour. Like us and Fall Out Boy, that'd be like super legendary. But I think everyone is like, yeah, right. Real Friends is doing a bunch of stuff from Chicago as well. So I don't know. Those are kind of like my 3 bands that I would like to see tour with.
Yeah, and pretty much the same.
How do you guys spend your downtime away from music?
I make hot dogs. I'm like a manager at a hot dog place. So.
I do court reporting when I'm in school for court reporting, which is cool, which is like really technical. So that's what I'm doing for my downtime. Then if I'm not doing that, I'm doing work. And then if I'm not doing that, I'm usually painting or doing some kind of design work for other bands in the group and just helping someone out. And just any way I can just do art. Photography too. I love photography as well. Yeah.
I go to school too.
Do you guys have anything do you guys have anything in the works right now that you want fans to know about?
We definitely have a lot in the works. We are taking it slow because we want to make sure that we know what we're going for, but it's definitely more like kind of our roots. Our first EP was kind of like, let's get something that everyone likes, let's get some popular music out, some pop rock, kind of like, yeah, catchy. That's what, I mean, like All Time Low obviously is pretty influential on us. Hot Shell Ray, other bands like that kind of went mainstream. Then we decided we don't even listen to that mainstream crap, so we're gonna go back to like punk and some other stuff that we actually listen to, pop punk, Fall Out Boy stuff, like really early, pop punk.
Yeah, our new music definitely has a little bit more of that, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a lot faster,
more complex.
it's a lot more.
But yeah,
we're
we're starting to record that now. It should be
done in March,
the spring.
right?
I'm gonna say spring.
Yeah.
Spring new E EP.
Where did all of you guys end up meeting to form this band?
We have 3 people right now. All of us are from Downers Grove, so we all met through. I met Brian through a mutual friend that went to high school with me, and then Brian met
I met
through
Patrick
high school.
through
It's
high
kind of like again going to the hometown heroes kind of thing. We're all from the same town, so like it just makes sense like that we called it that. But yeah, we that's how we all met.
Who's the predominant writer of the band?
We split
split
it
it,
50-50 pretty much. It's Brian has his songs that are his vocals on it, and if you hear my songs, I usually write the vocals on it. Sometimes we even split songs straight down the middle. We do like, okay, Brian, you write a verse, I'll write a verse. It's just kind of hectic in that way, but it's good because if you have a direction, you can kind of see it through, and that's what I always thought with our music is that if Brian had a direction he wanted to go to, he'd write a song for it. If I had a direction, we both like the same music.
And that's what we've been doing. That's been working. So.
Yep.
I think we're just gonna keep on doing that, yeah. It's nice live too, because like
Yeah, you get a vocal break.
even though we're both lead singers, it's like half the set we're singing, half we get to just like rock out and like. So I really like that. I don't know if I could imagine myself just singing like, all the time.
And what is your guys' favorite song to play live?
I mean, probably our newer stuff. Probably a song we have called "Brain Transplant" is my favorite song. Obviously, it's not out yet. Maybe it'll be out, but I'm gonna.
Mine depends on the show. Like sometimes I'll be really feeling some pop rock stuff, and I'll be like loving Kayla, and then some other times I'll feel punk and I want to yell and scream stuff. So like then we do some of our new stuff like Dingus or like Brain Transplant's another one that sounds like really legendary live. But I don't know. It could be either one depending on the crowd, depending on what people like.
Crowd dependent.
It's kind of how they're reacting. That becomes my favorite song, to be honest. If they're singing along, I'm having fun doing it. So.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah, thank you. Literally perfect timing.